Hello everybody, this is Sarah Perry and this is my channel. Welcome to my channel, anyone new out there, and hello to all my regulars. Thank you for continuing to um, tune in every day. I hope that you are already enjoying December and the energies and the gifts and the run up to Christmas that we are experiencing right now. Remember to take heed of some of the messages from yesterday of the December outlook, as they are going to be all important every day as you're listening. For anyone that is just tuning in randomly later on in the year, then or even next year, these messages that come in will be relevant. Okay, there is a way that spirit works, and it is in a divine way. So maybe you were just meant to hear them when you were. Um, if you'd like a private reading, get on down to the website. Lots and lots of offers going on all the time, and love to hear from you and love to hear your comments, so keep them coming. So what have we got to experience today? Well, I do feel like something's going to be tied up, particularly around a house situation. If you're waiting for a sale to go through, if you're waiting to sign on the dotted line, maybe it's a rental. I'm seeing people cheering, feeling really excited, something around family energy. It's like the first family home, or I'm seeing new builds, when you something being put down like 5,000 as a deposit, and it's like a part share, part ownership, that kind of thing, getting onto that housing ladder. It could be that you've just had your mortgage accepted, that kind of thing. This is going to overturn a situation that was a little bit negative or wasn't really moving forwards. Today, and I feel tomorrow, are going to be quite relevant or significant. So if you haven't heard anything today and you thought you were, it's probably likely it will come tomorrow. Okay. I feel like spirit is working exactly the way it should, and that trust in spirit will be confirmed, that you had faith and you stuck with it. I always say with houses is that they choose you. And when the right one comes along, it fits you like a snug pair of shoes or slippers, even. And if it's meant to be yours, it will be. And this is often happens with um, people when they're buying houses. You kind of just know, and even if it doesn't turn around in your favour straight away, often it can come back. It will find you. There isn't any more that you can do once you've done enough. Okay, so remember that. And if you're looking to move home and there's nothing out there at the moment, and you put it out there and you really feel like, sometimes you just feel like you're moving. I do. I get this really strong urge that something is going to change, and I'm going to, we're about to move. I feel now we're going to move sometime in April. I'm putting it out there. So when I do move in April, I'll let you know. And that it'll be a gift. Thank you so much in advance. But the house we're in now was a gift in a way, because everything was set up beautifully, and we were looking for so long. I felt the urge to move way before we were going to, because it's like sometimes you just feel like the walls are crumbling around you, that things are breaking. It's like doorknobs fall off, and tiles start slipping, and you get issues with pipes and drains, and you're ending up, you're putting, either asking landlords to fix stuff, or and they're not fixing it. Okay, so that's another sign. Or you're just constantly throwing good money after bad, and it just like leads to another problem, but you just don't want to give in, and you just feel like it's time. The other thing is often when you just feel restless. I just felt like it feels like the walls are closing in a lot of the time. I mean, the last place we were in was a 3-floored townhouse. It was massive. 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. The thing that was missing was the outside space. We had a small roof terrace, but we didn't have anything else. And because we've got animals, that made things slightly difficult. And you can't just leave the windows open willy-nilly around it here in this village, or in Spain in general, because of the animals that come in. There's so many stray cats and things, and it just wasn't viable. But the other thing about it was very modern and very clean, and so it was wonderful when we moved in, because it was kind of like a blank canvas, but they didn't want us to put anything on the walls, so we were kind of stuck in this, it felt like this weird bland prison, plus we didn't own it. And there were issues that kept going wrong just before we were moving, but I felt like I couldn't expand what I was doing, I wanted to do workshops. You know, I wanted the animals to be allowed out. There was lots of things that were missing, especially in the summer when, you know, you want to be outside and have a space to sit in, you know, a nice terrace. I said, I just want a nice terrace I can go and drink my coffee on in the morning. And anyway, I just felt the need to move, and I was looking everywhere, searching. Every time a house came up, I'd look, and I was really researching it. And I remember we went to see this place, and I wanted it to be it so much. I just wanted to move. By that time, I was desperate, you know. And my husband was like, no, 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 and he was going against everything I said, and really didn't want to go. And I knew if he didn't want to do it, then I was never going to be happy, because it's about both of you being happy, basically. So consider that, you know. I had somebody say to me once, well, as long as one of us is happy. Well, not really, because it doesn't make the relationship good, does it? So we didn't go, we didn't move, and in the end I said, right, to hell with it. Let's just change the front room. Let's change up what we've got, and I'll work this way, and I'll find a balance somehow. Because, you know, it's workable. We can, you know, spend some money on cushions, and we'll change it all up, and we'll make it look fancy and whatever. And, you know, my husband went, yeah, that's great. I don't know, it must have been a week later, I got a phone call. Well, actually, I got a phone call from my friend, because the estate agent was trying to get hold of me and couldn't get hold of me, but went through somebody else in order to show me this place. It was like it was meant to be. Anyway, I looked at the picture, thought, oh, I've seen loads of places, that isn't right, that sofa's wrong, there's the third bedroom has got an extra bed in, so I'm not going to have an office, what am I going to do? Turned up, everything in that picture was wrong. There was an office set up for me, there was, you know, a nicer sofa, there was chairs and tables, there was chairs outside, I wanted extra chairs for the terrace, and so I could do workshops and things. Everything was set up beautifully. And then I was like, well, yeah, I want it, but I haven't really got the deposit. And my friend just said, if you want this, we'll lend you the money. And that was it. Boom, we were done. Signed, sealed, delivered within that day. So what I'm saying is, when it works, it works. And when the timing is right, it will, and it will come to you. So just let go. Trust that these things will come to you. This is about being empowered. It's about being more abundant in your life and really trusting in that flow of abundance. This is a time to, I feel like something could come up, a legal situation which you're in two minds about. I feel like there could be something put on the table. This is something else, like an offer maybe it's an offer for a house that will come earlier in the day, which you're not 100% about, and you're fighting with your partner about because he wants to move, you don't. So you're in the same situation I was in, but your heart is going, oh, I don't know. I would definitely hold back till you're both in agreement. It's really important you're both happy. I do see you getting control of it later. So it's kind of like negotiate, renegotiate, bide your time a little bit, and things will come right. And I feel if you can be playful about it and look at all the options, especially if you're dealing with a partner who's trying to decide something legally, you know, maybe it is a divorce, maybe, or a separation, maybe it's who has the children, who has the house. Like, find a fun way of doing it. Try and do things in a light way. Something around work could fall into place today, and I feel like loyalty will play out, okay? There's a lot of positivity around work, especially management roles. I'm seeing expansion, opportunities to travel coming in. Again, patience will pay off, and I feel if you've been patient for a long time, this could be the time things get sewn up. Your intuition is going to tell you when to take control, so trust it. Everything could change in a moment, and I'm seeing this sense of independence where you've got it all in your hands and you can do exactly how you want to. You can play things out exactly the way you want to. Emotionally, stay balanced, stay positive, and know what the goal is. Know what is going to really bring complete happiness and fulfillment. If you know that, then it's in the bag, guys. You know, you just trust. Honestly, things come when you least expect it. Just because it's not happening now doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So I hope this has helped you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you'd like a private reading, get down to the website, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye for now.